washbin, or detailing towel, it's $3.99 each. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
All your family hair care needs from perms and cuts and color in Salem. It's the Looking Glass Salon. See Candy or Kathy. Or you can call, make an appointment. 729-3278. Or stop by the Looking Glass at 802C South Main Street in Salem. Your full-service salon where walk-ins are always welcome. A proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Holiday will drop back to kick. Do another drop kick, Rick. Hit the Houston Herald.
Oh, we got timeout.
Timeout called by the Thayer Bobcats. With 4:37 to go in the first quarter. With that timeout, we'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Football on KSMO and on KSMORadio.com. It's 6-0 Thayer Bobcats.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
And Commissioner Dennis Purcell, wife Renee, and daughter Lindsay are proud to be supporters of the Salem Tigers. They wish them the very best athletically as well as academically. Go Big Blue from Commissioner Dennis Purcell and family. Holiday back at about his own 24-yard line. Like Haven standing deep, and the kick, short kick, goes down, drop down about the 38, takes a bounce. Hayden picks it up at the 27-yard line down the right sideline. Nobody's there. Turns the corner. Hayden all the way down. He's going to go. Let's see how they can catch him at the goal line, and he does. Let's see. Wait. They're going to mark him down where? At the one. At the 1-yard line. Nick Halliday chased him down all the way from the 28-yard line. They'll mark him down. Let's see, Rick, is that still going to be at the 1 or at the 2 now?
Yeah, let's see what they're going to move it back out to maybe the 2 stand. Yeah, looks like maybe even the
they keep moving it.
2, yeah, they keep moving. I think it's up to 2.
Well, 22 and 48, that's a 70-yard return. That's a heck of a return by Haven. And there was nobody near him for the first 30 yards.
Side, was there?
No.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody on the outside.
Nobody at all. And so he's down at the 2-yard line, 1st and 10, as Aiden Stone goes under center. Split backfield. Stone hands it off and going in for the touchdown. Wearing number 30 for them. That's his first carry of the game.
Okay, yep.
And that is Logan Doss. So Doss gets the touchdown at the 4:16 mark. Just a little dive play.
Yep.
And Thayer is up 13-0. 70-yard return.
Wow.
That makes a big difference. And they're going to let him go for 2, and they score. Going in will be number 20, Poulette, has a 14-0 lead by Thayer. Just a little swinging gate, Rick, and Poulette takes it in.
Yep. Take a snap, throw it over to him, and he just turned up and went in.
Looked like Salem really did not know how to defense that.
No, they didn't.
So Poulette goes in and gets the 2-point conversion. Salem Tigers here in this first quarter find themselves trailing 14-0, and that's not the start that they wanted to get off to here.
Oh, it's like actually, like you say, I mean the big play that we got in the end zone stand on the interception, it had the momentum going back, and then you turn right around, Stan, and the Salem offense turns the ball over, and they take it to the house for 6 on a fumble recovery, and then you turn right around, Stan, and you get held up again. You got to punt the ball, and for whatever reason, over on the left side on the punt return team stand,
There's nobody.
Salem had nobody over there. Actually, two bad plays that cost the Salem Tigers. That cost them to be down 14-0.
Well, special teams, Rick. On special teams, you sometimes you can't replace speed. Haven's got the speed, but with nobody in position over there, now that's the only thing that's just not called for. So Meisler will kick it off. And kick it down to Boone Schrader right at the 17-yard line. Boone gets to the middle of the field, but there's nobody out there but green shirts. And Boone will fight up to the 22, maybe 23. And that's where he'll come back. I didn't see the sense in them going back in the middle with nobody to block for him.
No.
But Boone saw something, I guess, and headed that direction. Salem will have the ball at their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Down 14-0 here with still 4:13 to go. Wasn't it 4:13 before he caught it?
Uh-huh.
Trying to make up for that time that they left off the clock. Sometimes here at Thayer, time stands still.
True.
We can vouch for that. Chandler Gray inbounds line to the left side. We'll give it a Sam Ball, and Ball will try and work his way up to about the 30-yard line. He'll be shy by a couple yards. Mark him down to 28.
Flag down here. They're stopping for
I
some reason
don't
here.
see one, but there might be one. Is there one in the middle of the field? Still looking
Holding
for it.
against Salem, I guess.
Holding against Salem. Well, still don't see the flag.
I don't either.
So they're going to move the ball back from the location he was at. Oh, the flag was right under the ball.
Oh, okay. No wonder we didn't see it.
So, yeah. So the infraction occurred as he was going down. So a 5-yard gain, and then they move it back. A 4-yard gain, they move it back 10. And that's to make it 1st down and 16. First penalty of the game with 3:55, and the clock is moving now. Schrader hands that off to Newman. No, he tries to keep it himself, and goes down. I wanted to hand that off to Newman, but something didn't happen right, and it's a loss of 1. Because I'll tell you what, Eddie Rick, we should be watching him run.
Yeah, exactly. Like I say, because I don't think there was anybody that even touched Newman.
Kristen Newman was wide open going out there. It looked like Chandler was going to give him the ball, and then elected either to keep it or just couldn't reach him with the ball and held on to it for a loss of another yards. Make it 2nd down and 17. Now we go trips to the right. Gray back. Rolls, and a flag goes down, and they blow the play dead. Wonder if that was a delay game.
Yep.
It is. Thought he got it off, Rick.
I did too.
Play a game for the Salem Tigers, and this is another mental mistake. Saw this happen 3 times with Houston.
Yep.
And moves the ball back even further to make it 2nd down and now 22. Moves the ball back to basically the 10-yard line.
10-yard line, yeah. Outside the 10, ain't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we're outside the 10, but
Okay.
close to it.
Yeah. We get all the way up to what, 33?
Yep, that's about it. So back on the trips right. Back to throw. Gray flips it out, and a man taken down. No flag. So now flag goes down as ball is interfered with by, I think it was Arthur Tate.
Like he tackled him.
Well, he did tackle him, Rick, without the ball.
Yeah.
That's the flag I saw.
Yeah.
And we'll see what they call.
Yeah.
Regardless, in high school football, that's not an automatic 1st down. That's personal foul. And this would just be pass interference.
15-yard pass interference.
So it'll make it 3rd and manageable. But 2nd down over there? Okay. So 15-yard penalty. Still saying 2nd down, Rick.
Yeah.
We're going with them.
All righty.
So with trips to the left again, Chandler flips it the other way, trying to get away. It was Newman trying to get to Chandler Gray, and Gray trying to turn that corner. and will only lose a couple instead of losing about 7. So direct snap to Tristan Newman. Newman then just flipped it off to Chandler Gray, and they'll lose a couple where it should be now 3rd and basically 10. There's another penalty.
Nope.
As Gray tried to elude. So 3rd, we'll call it a long 9. How's that?
There you go. That's what I'd call it too.
This has not been a very good set for Salem. Inbounds line to the left side. Gray under center. Schrader wide to the left, and Gray hands it off to Newman, and Newman will get 7 of it. He'll bring just short, 4th down and about 2. At the Salem Tiger 31.5-yard line. Well, they give him a nice spot and make it 8. Yeah. So 4th down and 1. So would Salem
going to do here?
Well, I don't see a punter coming
I
on.
didn't see Nick come out.
And you're down 14-0. Why not? Salem's going to go for it. 4th and 1 from the 32. They need to get across the 33-yard line. In the bone. Balanced line this time. They give it off to Sam Ball, and Sam Ball's very close, Rick. I think he's got it.
Yeah, I think he's almost got
not by much.
Yeah.
And a first down for Salem. They're first of the game. With 1 minute and 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sam Ball ran into that massive humanity and somehow was able to get the 2.5, 3 yards.
Kept them legs a churning, didn't he?
Tell you what, that's a heck of a run by Tristan Newman on 3rd and long to get that many yards. Tigers will go wide to the right side with Boone Schrader. Stay in the bone and not getting anything with Chandler Gray. That looked like a messed up play, Rick.
Yeah, it didn't look good, did it?
Chandler turned to his right, looking to hand the ball off, and no one
There
was
was
there.
nobody there to hand it off to.
No gain. Well, okay, a foot. That's about it.
That's about it.
2nd down, we'll still call it 9, just to be kind. That didn't go anywhere. Tigers have stayed in the bone. White, Newman, Ball. Flip it off to Sam Ball, and Sam Ball's going to get hit hard, and looks like the Tigers are going to get called for a hold there, Rick.
They threw that right into the pile. You're right,
Yeah.
Sam.
Like Colson C. might be the guilty party. He was down on the bottom of the pile, and he had his arms around the guy, so that's why I say that. They'll bring up 3rd and basically 10, or 2nd and 20. Move the ball back to the 25-yard line. Right now, Rick, the Salem Tigers have already had 25 yards in penalties here in the first quarter with 56 seconds left. Now they need to find something.
Need a spark or something, don't they?
Find something. Inverted I. They'll try a little reverse field to Sam Ball, and Sam's not going to get much of anything, maybe 2. Maybe. Let's see where they spot him down. 27. Gain of 2 will bring up still a long conversion for the Salem Tigers. And that clock will run out in the first quarter. Big punt return and an interception and a touchdown. And the Thayer Bobcats have a 14-0 lead as we play one quarter play here at Thayer. We'll come back in a minute. Salem Tiger football on KSMO and on KSRadio.com. Salem trailing Thayer 14-0.
You don't have to go out of town to rent a car. You can rent one right here in town at Larson Rental Cars. And they have cars available to anyone for their needs, including short vacations when you don't want to put miles on your vehicle, a person's short-term needs for a vehicle repair, or an extra vehicle for a family member who's come in town, or really any reasonable need you might have. For more information about Larson Rental Cars, call 729-3915 or stop by 503 North MacArthur in Salem. Larson Rental Cars.
Tired of corporate America taking your hard-earned money? Then it's time to talk about Riverways Federal Credit Union. A credit union isn't a bank. It's a not-for-profit financial cooperative, meaning you have a say as a member owner to help manage your money. We offer a wide range of services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, commercial loans, construction loans, and so much more. Stop in at our convenient locations in Rolla and Salem, or visit our website at www.riverwaysfcu.org today. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Positively different. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to Thayer, Missouri. Stan Stevens and Ricky Hoyt with you. Salem Tigers faced with a 4th down and a bunch, and they do not have a punter in. Rick, so they know.
Yeah, it's 4th down.
Down.
They've got 3rd over yonder.
4th down, and Ray wants to fire. The ball does towards Camden. The ball is knocked away. It's incomplete. So is it 3rd or was it 4th?
Yeah, it was 4th on the board, and
now it brings up a 4th down, Rick. I
Okay.
guess board was wrong.
board was wrong. Yeah.
Pass was right there to Camden, but he was triple teamed.
Yeah.
Not a lot of receivers out there for Salem. Even again back for the punt. That's a low one. Nick gets it and kicks it again toward Haven. Big hop. He picks it up there. Now hands it off to the other man around the corner, and that is number 6. And the flag goes down as Huffstetler, still on his feet, now reverses field. He's at the 50, down in the middle of the field to the 40, and he'll go down to the 38-yard line. A flag went down. It looked like a face mask. Isn't it, Rick?
I think so. I mean, that's what I seen over there, too, because I don't know who it was, but had a hold of him, Stan, and I couldn't tell what he had a hold of, but he may have had a hold of his face mask.
So reversing the field all the way from the north side of the field to the south side of the field, and Hofstetter brought it back about 22 yards. All right, we'll see what the flag is. Hofstetter had been taken by the man. They're talking about a horse collar here, Rick. I didn't see the horse collar.
No, I didn't see that.
I did see a tackle around the shoulder, but no horse collar.
No.
Their officials are talking about on the field as if. I think he's asked if anybody else saw it. I'm not that good a lip reader. It's a face mask against Thayer. And that'll be way back at the 39-yard line. So
he might like say, he might like say on the stiff arm stand, he might have grabbed his mask. Yeah.
So back at the 39-yard line, well, that will move him back from there.
Way back, yeah.
That's where the infraction occurred. And so the face pass, they say it's an unintentional one. It's only 5 yards. And Thayer will have the ball at their own 34-yard line. Well, that's a break for the Salem Tigers.
Yeah.
So they were talking about the horse collar. We were watching officials show that
we did see that. We did see that.
But no call there. Well, here we are in the second quarter, just underway. Aiden Stone, their quarterback, after conferring with Coach Billy Weber, is back on the field. Hofstetler wide to the left side. And it's time to do an end around, and the Salem Tigers are ready for that.
Wow.
Bolson seeing that backfield. He got a hold of him first. That'll be a loss of about 5. Number 8 ran the ball, which is Dylan Spencer. And he lost 5. Okay. Tight end around. And it didn't work. Salem was wise.
Salem had seen that in the film somewhere before, hadn't
they? They had. They definitely were ready for that. Colson C was there kind of waiting for him to reverse field, and when he did, he took him down. Tried to go back behind, try and get away from Colson. Two receivers wide to the left side this time. Pitch it back to Poulette. Poulette is almost upended, but gets back on his feet and will gain about 3. Boy, Salem Tigers got in there and he hit Poulette low.
I don't know how he got his balance back, Stan.
I don't either. And I think that was Caden Camden that got in there and hit him low, and he just bounced off Caden and got 2. 3rd and 13. Boy, he read that well and got in there.
Yeah.
Shot that gap, and boy, he was
He definitely
the
knocked him off
backfield.
stride, didn't he?
Yeah, he slowed him down. There's no doubt. He slowed him down to where he had to look forward. Now they're discussing the
That's the
ball.
wrong football, Stan. They want another one. Here, you take those.
Yeah. So everybody touch the ball now. Nope, don't like
Hey,
this ball either.
Down the far side stripe wants to get. Everybody else has touched it.
They still don't like that football. And
They don't like
the
that,
official didn't put the ball down where anybody can even say that's the wrong ball. I don't know how you can even know it was the wrong ball. So
There we go.
Trying to get another football. Each team gets to use their own ball, by the way.
Why was
I have no idea, Rick. I've never seen
I
it.
could see, like you say, if they were using the wrong one, if it was Salem's, but it looked like it was all Thayer stuff.
It
but
is.
I didn't understand. I didn't understand that one, Stan.
And they couldn't get the stick 'em off that other ball, I guess.
I mean, that's what I was going like that. Yeah.
So letting Meisler in the backfield. Quick throw it out quickly. It looked like it never got off the ground, and getting taken down very quickly was Haven. No gain there. Or they say it's incomplete pass now from the far side, Rick.
Oh, he's saying no
Incomplete
good?
pass. Yep.
And the ball hit? Okay.
Said the ball hit, so that should stop the clock, which it does. I thought it did.
I thought it did, too. Yeah.
But the official on the near side did not rule it a hit, an incomplete pass.
I even thought at one time, Stan, he might have tried to scoop that with his knees on the ground. It was pretty close.
Yeah, it was close, but I didn't see that. So Logan Doss will go back punt. Aiden Camden will drop back at about the 35-yard line. Okay. So Doss is scored a touchdown. Now they're going to fake it. Now they're going to try and run. Poulette fires it out there, and the ball is missed. Incomplete. The pass intended for their tight end, number 25, Jordan Madden. And so they faked the pass. They faked the punt, and the pass incomplete. I'm not sure he would have had enough there anyway. The tackle player was right with him.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Stone didn't run it, because he got a lot of room.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he came out there standing. I thought it looked like he was going to take off, and then he decided to put the ball in the air.
So Salem gets excellent field position on the missed fake punt.
Yeah.
Good field position of the night.
Big opportunity for Salem here.
Let's see if they can take advantage of that mistake. They line up in the bone. Schrader wide to the right side. Gray keeps it, tries to flip it out, and does to Newman as he did a jump pass. Gain of about 3, maybe 4. See a gain of 3, second down and 7. So a gain of 3 to that pass to Newman. Gray had to go just jump straight up and throw the ball over the would-be tackler on the near side of the field. Not much room there. They stay in the bone. Chandler giving this one to Sam Ball at the middle, and Sam will burst through to over the 25 to about the 23. Gain of about 5, third and maybe 3. Well, actually, third and 2, Rick. They gave him a all-the-way spot down inside the 24. Gotcha. And big third down coming up here for Salem. At the break, that missed fourth down.
You got to take advantage, like you say. I mean, this is definitely you're in 2-down territory here, Stan, to get this first down.
So, calling it third and about 2. Need to get down to the 21-yard line. Newman hit right away. He gets very close, but I don't think he's got it. Okay. I think it's going to take a fourth down play, and they will. They got about a yard. He needs another. Christian got hauled back. Great play made by Aiden Stone as he came up, and also a little help there from number 4, Arthur Tate. Fourth down and 1, 8:35 to go in this the first half. 14-0 Thayer. Them trying to get this fourth down play. 4th and 1. They give it off to Ball, and Ball will get the first down across the 20 to about the 17. That should be a gain of about 5 as Sam hit that hole hard, but he's coming up a little slow. The Salem Tigers get the first down on the play. their second of the game. They trail it by a 14-0 score.
6 on that stand? You get 6?
Yeah.
Getting 6? Okay.
Close.
Pretty close, wasn't it?
We'll mark it down to 22-yard line. Camden and Schrader wide to the right side. Gray under center. Newman, the single setback. Gray keeps it on the option, trying to turn that corner. He's got a 10 to the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown! Chandler Gray. Real nice run. 17-yard, 17-yard run by Chandler Gray, and the Tigers make Ava pay for the miss.
Thayer pay.
Yeah, whoever that we're playing. Makes Thayer pay for that miss. Tempted.
Yeah, you're right, Sam. They took advantage of the missed opportunity there that Thayer had to punt that football away, and they tried to go for it on the pass play, and then it was incomplete, and Salem took advantage of it and took that one into the end zone.
Nick Holiday in for the point after. Camden the hold. Why do I say Ava? I know they're coming to town next week, right?
That's next week.
Nab is back, and the kick is booted, and it looks good right down the middle, and it is.
Yeah.
The Gray, the 17-yard option. He went around the left side, Rick. Once he turned the corner, you said he had it.
Yep.
I should have listened.
But it was good. Like I say, he was closing ground, but like I say, he got it into the end zone pretty easy.
Salem comes back and takes advantage of the opportunity that Ava gave them by missing on the attempted fourth down punt that they tried to fake. And here with 7:50 to go in the second quarter, Salem gets on the board. Again, a Gray 17-yard run. It was an option play. Faked it to Newman and then turned and went to the left side and got around that end. And then the point after by Holiday is good. 14-7.
And with 7:50 here to go in the first half.
I didn't see anybody. 7:50 remaining in the half. It's just a wealth of information, right? Helping out those young girls.
Getting somebody in trouble for stealing their stuff.
Now they kicked it, and it's going to go deep. Taking the ball deep. Hofstadler. And Hofstadler goes right through the middle of the field, right by 3 Salem Tigers, and now Holiday will have to bring him down again at the 45-yard line. That was horrible tackling in the middle of the field by Salem. That's basically a 43-yard return to the 45. Greg, that was bad.
Yeah, that's
right through the middle of the field. He faked a handoff, and then the Tigers froze. And when he did, he just went right by him. They didn't even get a hand on him. Go ahead and tackle him.
Yeah, just go ahead and hit him.
Don't
Whether
worry.
he's got the ball or not, hit him.
Anyway, so good return again by Thayer as Aiden Stone goes under center. So we'll hand that off to Meisler, and Meisler will gain 3. Toss in the backfield as well. At the moment, no Paulette. He's down on the sideline.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay,
On the far right side.
Far right side.
A gain of 3. Still had a kicking tee on the field. Just had to throw it off the field.
Okay.
Somebody from the bench supposed to run out there?
Could be.
Huh.
Is that one college team stand that sends the dog out there to get the...
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I do. In motion, Doss. Meisler again with the carry, and he'll get near the midfield stripe. A gain of maybe 2.5. He'll be right at the 50-yard line, so bring up 3rd and 4.
Okay.
We'll give him 3.
Gotcha.
With 6:45 and counting in the first half. 14-7, Thayer on top. Fumble recovery and return for 1 touchdown, and then the second one set up by a 70-yard punt return by Haven. Now Hofsteller brings it back 42 yards, so Rick, we've given up over 112 yards and return yardage already in the game.
Yep.
And now timeout is being called by Aiden Stone with 6:23 to go in this first half. 14-7, Ava. Here I go again. Thayer on top. I don't know why I keep saying that. Thayer with the lead. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on KSMO and online at KSMORadio.com.
Did you know there's a community health center in Rolla that offers medical, dental, and behavioral health? Your community health center is focused on you. We offer high-quality, patient-centered care to everyone in our community. From dental cleanings to back-to-school physicals, your community health center is here for your family. To schedule your next appointment, call 573-426-6718 for the dental clinic and 573-426-4455 for medical. Building your community, your health.
In Salem at 205 West Indian Rivers Boulevard has been providing outstanding vehicles to the Salem area for over 4 generations. Their mission is to offer those clean, reliable cars and trucks at affordable prices and offer you great service. It's Haven Motors. Stop by or give them a call, 729-8100. Try trading with Haven Motors, proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. I think we got a timeout and a hydration break at the same time. Double duty.
Yeah, well, you're already over there. Go ahead and get a drink.
A Meisler, single setback. Roulette's still on the sideline, Rick. I don't know if he's hurt. In motion, Doss. Keeping it is Stone. Fires it out, flips it out. It's complete to Doss. Doss has the first down and more as he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A 20-yard gain on that third down flip and a first down for the Thayer Bobcats. Doss went across in motion. And all Thayer did was flip it out to him as he just cut down and went out. I think Camden was trying to keep up with him, and no way Caden could once he was that close to the line of scrimmage. So first down to the Salem Tigers 30 with 6:16 to go in the half. In motion, Doss. Stone wants to fire it across the middle and does, and it completes it to Hofstetler, our gain of 9. Tigers are there to stop him after that game.
Yep.
As Dawson Mock made the stop, but it will be very close to another first down, second down, and maybe about a foot and a half.
Yeah, be close.
Just these little short passes, and it's working. Put that ball to Poulette. Poulette turns and dives for the first down to the 16-yard line. Or is that Doss? That's Doss. Excuse me.
Yeah, Doss.
I just see Poulette still on the sideline. 5-yard run, basically, and a first down. For Thayer, there's 5th of this first half. They're driving towards the Salem Tiger goal. Salem averted a touchdown with an interception by Hayden Wilson back in the first quarter early. They have not been able to stop Thayer one time, and then Thayer tried to go for it on a fourth down. Couldn't get it done. And they give it to Moss, and he didn't. He kept it himself and then takes it back the other way. Stone keeps it himself and will get about 3. Oh, actually, they only give him about 1. Wow.
They would hold him. Wow.
Yeah, they put him back at the 14. It looked like he got down to about the 13 or so, but they put him back, almost back to the 15-yard line. So a gain of about, we'll call 1. Hayden Stone didn't do a real good job of turning up that field with that when he made that fake. And now timeout being called by the Salem Tigers. We have 4:35 left to go in the first half. It's 14-7. Thayer on top, and we'll come back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on KSMO and online at KSMORadio.com. Well, we'll keep it here, and we'll tell you. For your guttering needs, Rainbow Siding and Guttering can take care of all of your guttering, replacement windows, soffit, fascia, siding, even garage doors, and metal roofing. Plus, they can do new construction on your home as well. If you need estimates, they've got them, and they're always free. Rainbow Siding and Guttering. Give them a call, 729-2697, 729-2697. Tigers need a big stop here, Rick, one way or another. They just need to get that big stop.
Yeah. They need a you need a stop or a turnover here. One or the other. Stand to stop this drive.
Well, either one would work. Turnover back the other way would be wonderful, but we'll see what happens on second about 9. With that ball outside and trying to turn upfield is Doss, and he gets virtually nothing. He might actually have lost a foot right back at the 15-yard line, so they're going to say third, basically 10, a loss of 1.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with Poulette, but he's still on the sideline.
I have, he's not, he's not being seen by anybody or anything.
He's
it's like
around.
like a benching, huh?
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Meisler and Doss in the backfield. Back to throw is Stone. Fires across the middle. Oh, and the flag is down. I think Salem's going to get hit with a pass interference as Hofstetler had the ball in his hand. The Tiger player grabbed him, which is totally legal to do. But I think the flag is going to be on Salem. I almost bet you. Pass interference called against the Tigers. High school officials just don't understand. Once they touch the ball, you can ream the guy, but in this case, it didn't happen. Yes, it goes to the line of scrimmage, not from the place of the foul. Halfway to the goal line. To 7.5. So it's not a first down. But third and about 2. Again, it looked like to be actually a pretty good play by the Salem player.
I thought it was a good play, Stan.
Stone directs Moss to the back. Has to flip it to him. Moss up the middle of the field. He gets hit and knocked down, and I think he's got the first down, though, Rick. He looks like he's about at the 5.
Okay.
Need to get to about the 6, and he's inside that, and he's a first down and goal for Thayer as he's knocked down at the 5-yard line. That'll be Thayer's 6th first down. They're knocking at the door with 3:40 to go in the second quarter. 14-7 Bobcats. Can't just do that.
There you go.
Can't screw that up. Meisler and Moss in the backfield. They flip it to Moss. Moss up the middle will dive forward to about 4. Wilson C got him. Stopped him right there. Second and goal.
Okay.
Gain of 1. 3 minutes to go. Moss in a wing. Meisler to single setback. Stone will roll. Roll. Has some running room. Trying to turn upfield. Dives forward to about the 2. Stone almost with his size, Rick, almost was able to
He almost got
to get that in. He reached out with the ball, and I said they're going to mark him at the 1, I think.
The 1? Okay.
Maybe at the 1. Third and goal from the 1. A good play by Stone to roll it. He had the ball hidden well. Tigers reacted to it. Kept him from scoring. Meisler, Dawson in the back. They are split backfield. Stone keeping it himself, gets hit, turns forward, and Stone right to the goal line. Don't see any sign here.
No,
now it is touchdown. Aiden Stone must have just got in, Rick.
Yeah, I didn't see him get in there, but he must have just got over, Stan.
So it's still just 1:55 left to go here in the second quarter. Thayer gets one on the board. Again, line up in the swinging gate. Snap is back. Stone flips it, and it's good for 2. 2 Hofstetler. Or, I'm sorry, it's not Hofstetler. That is number 8, Spencer.
Okay.
2 Spencer. The 2-point conversion is good. Stone to Spencer. And the Thayer Bobcats, Rick, have a 22-7 lead.
Yeah. It's 1:55 to go here in the half. Salem Tigers will be getting the kickoff. They have 1:55 to go here in the half, and with 2 timeouts, we'll see what Salem likes to do here, Stan.
Not only that, Rick, they will get the second half kickoff as well. So if they could do something here, even get a field goal from Nick Holiday or something, just get on the board. Right now down by 2 scores plus. And I'm really right now, Salem does not have an answer for this Thayer offense.
No, they haven't.
They just don't have it.
Nope.
And I don't mean to say that critically. They just have not had it. Thayer has had a good plan going into this game, but they've had an extra jump. I don't know if you want to call it an extra step on the Tigers or what, but they are pumped for this game. And I'm not saying Salem is flat, but boy, a couple of these returns that have come back, Rick, I just don't know where our guys are at.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where they went.
And then they stand there and watch a fake reverse and then just let them go. Kick comes down to the Salem Tigers, a fairly short kick, and bringing it back for Salem at 21, Cole Elliott. Well, they're going to bring it back to the 31-yard line, and that's where Salem will have it, or 32, somewhere in there, 1st and 10.
So they put that ball down.
And there's a whole bunch of people standing right where they want to put it down, and so they're going to do the 33. So with 1:50 left to go, the Salem Tigers will try and get something done here. First and 10 in the bone. And Ray trying to keep it on the option, just take it down the backfield. For number 25. Jordan Madden got him down for a loss of almost 3. Tigers at 125 don't seem to be in a big hurry.
They haven't went into a 2-minute mode, have they?
Well, not yet. Approaching the line of scrimmage on 2nd and 13. Ray hands that ball off and moving forward. Fullback Brandon White, about maybe almost 5-yard carry. Yeah, it might be the secret we need, Rick. Just run him in there. He's gotten 5 yards both carries, I think. The 3rd down is still 7 against Salem back in the huddle. So that clock,
45 and counting, Stan.
With that clock running, Rick, doesn't look like they're trying to get points. Flipping around to Caden Camden, trying to turn that corner. Right. He is buried back at the 33-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 and 29.99 seconds. And Thayer will burn a timeout to keep a little time on the clock.
Yep.
Because they've had great return yardage, Rick.
Yeah, they have.
You can understand.
Yep.
I'd do it too.
Yep.
22-7 our score. Thayer on top. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on KSMO and online at KSMOradio.com.
Open a Progressive Ozark Bank checking account today and receive a free stadium blanket. Progressive Ozark Bank makes switching banks easy with 3 great checking accounts to choose from. You will also receive a new debit card the same day you open your account, issued instantly with no waiting. Plus enjoy free internet banking, free mobile deposit, free bill pay, and enroll in e-statements and receive cash back. Banking with us is a refreshing experience. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, an equal housing lender.
Salem Tigers faced with a 4th down, and they will send Haven and Hofstetler back again. Rick, they've done this at Haven back singularly on the first punt. He brought it back 70 yards, and they brought Hofstetler with him on the kick return, and they returned it 40 yards.
And all they do, like you say, Stan, is whoever catches the ball, the other one comes over there, and they try to do either hand it off to him or they fake it. So you just got to tag on both.
Mountain Grove did that. Now Nick Holiday dropped the ball. Now kicks a wiggler over toward the sideline. That ball's going to go out of bounds at about the 33. As Holiday got the ball and it slipped right out of his hands. No, he didn't drop kick it this time, and keep the Houston Herald happy. But he did get the ball back and was able just to kind of pooch it down to about the 34, and that's where they're going to mark it, 1st and 10. Well, Aiden Stone has gone up in the air, Rick. He's been very successful in the air.
They're going to put it up. You're right, Stan.
They have no timeouts left, but they do have the sideline, and they might do something like I would not be surprised if they didn't do some kind of lateral here. Sure. Maybe some kind of play where the receiver's going to come, they catch it, flip it back, something of that nature. I can see something like that happening here. And up inside to Meisler. Meisler with a big hole, gets a 1st down. He goes to the 45-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 18 seconds left. Another 1st down as Meisler goes just exactly 10. Now actually make it 11 from where they spot him, but if you don't want to, I understand.
Yeah, better.
1st and 10. 5 receivers in the pattern. Stone getting pressure, and he's not going to go anywhere. He's going to go down, and that's going to do it for the quarter. Aiden Stone taken down by Colson C. on the sack, and that'll do it as we run out of time here in the first half, and it's been mostly Thayer. Salem Tigers 1 turnover ends up in the end zone, and the Thayer Bobcats have return yardage of over 110 yards early in this game, and that has helped them get to a 22-7 lead over the Salem Tigers. We'll come back in 2 minutes with some stats for you right here on KSMO Radio 1340, your hometown radio station, and online at ksmoradio.com.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Tax Masters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
This week at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, check out the Bosch digital timing light that you can pick up for just $89.99 and a Performance Tool 67-piece bit set for only $7.99. That's at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Reality check number 44. You can spend money everywhere. Why can't you bank everywhere? At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. Town & Country may be a hometown bank, but our banking is state-of-the-art. We have dozens of ATMs across the area. Plus, you can bank anytime, anywhere, online or on your phone. You can even deposit checks from your phone. Pretty cool, huh? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Duncan Family Chiropractic at 216 West 3rd Street in Salem is a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. For your chiropractic needs, see Dr. Amber at Dr. Amber.
Dr.
Hello,
Amber.
Dr. Amber at Duncan Family Chiropractic. Or call her 729-2321. And they're going to have a big announcement coming very, very, very soon for Duncan Family Chiropractic. And also want to tell you about Whitaker Building Supply in Salem. You know, you can find a whole bunch of gray seal paints and enamels down there for interior, exterior decks. No matter what you need it for, they've got it. You got interior and exterior doors, plumbing, electric. You got your concrete blocks, got your concrete if you need to use that. They have signs, letters, numbers. They have a number of different things. Your guttering needs, so much more, so many miscellaneous items. Stop on by and get your tools or your supplies at Whitaker Building Supply. Stop by and see them in Salem, 729-5115. 729-5155 here in Salem. That's 729-5155. Whitaker Building Supply. I think my mind is just off in space somewhere. Ava, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but right now the Thayer Marching Green is out there, and they are putting on the halftime show here, and they're trying to outdo the show that their Bobcats have already shown the Salem Tigers in the first half. Rick, that's going to be hard to duplicate.
Yeah, I'd say so, Stanley, because you know, from what we've seen so far of the Thayer Bobcats, and the only mistake I seen that they made in that first half was when they was driving for the end zone stand and through the interception. Other than that, they've kind of
that's a fourth down play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you look at that. I mean, that's we ain't going to talk about much stats here, Stan, but but they have a lot of yardage, but it's maybe not all in passing and rushing as they are as their return game has really put it on the Salem Tigers.
They sure have. Anyway, Rick, but let's just go ahead and talk about a few of those stats when you do start to talk about the offense of the Thayer Bobcats, where they have not had to go very long in the field. They have done some very incredible work with the opportunities that they have had.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. We'll start off here with their leading rusher. Actually, for the first half, Stan, it's going to be in Meisler, Stan. He had 5 carries for 30 yards. And everything else, Stan, was Logan Doss had 5 carries for 10 yards. Aiden Stone had 3 carries for 6 yards. And Dylan Foulette, Stan, come out of the game there earlier. He had 7 carries for 9 yards. So they only had 50 yards of rushing in the first half.
But it wasn't just a rushing game that the Thayer Bobcats used against the Salem Tigers tonight, which we knew they had a decent passing game.
Yeah, well, you're right, Stan. And Mr. Stone put the ball up. Stan, he put the ball up 9 times, and he completed 5 of them for 89 yards and with 1 interception, Stan. So they ended up with 139 total yards in the first half.
It took a nice defensive play by Boone Schrader to keep another touchdown pass from actually being thrown. So, he has been pretty much on the mark. He did throw the ball out on the 4th down fake punt.
Yep.
A little bit too high for his receiver. Otherwise, he probably would have brought it down. It would have been very close to a first down. But still on that play, Rick, I'm surprised Aiden Stone didn't just take off and run because I think he
could have made it too. You're exactly right.
So we are here at seeing and hear about the Thayer Bobcats, and they've had a very successful passing game. Their running game has been stable. I won't say it's been great, but it's been stable. But you put those two together, and they've been able to knife out first downs in that first half to the tune of, I believe, 7 of them. And that is correct. 7 first downs in that first half. The thing is that Rick's not able to tell you about is the return yardage.
Ooh.
And return yardage is the difference in this game. The first return, obviously, was after Salem Tigers picked the ball off. It was a heck of a play by Aiden Wilson in the end zone to get that right at the goal line, actually, and he intercepted, brought it back about 30 yards. So Salem actually had some decent return yardage on their own.
Yep.
But it was Haven on the next play where Salem could not do anything with the offensive possession, picked the ball down the left sideline, and I don't know what happened, but Jace Haven caught the ball and just ran right down the sideline.
There was nobody there.
For virtually 70 yards before Nick Holliday caught him.
Yeah,
there was nobody from Salem on that sideline. Like they didn't know where the ball was kicked. And so he ran untouched for at least, 65 yards?
Exactly. Yeah, I'd say
at
least.
Before Nick finally just caught up to him and then was able to bring him down to the 2-yard line. They did eventually go in and score on that. The next return yards, that's 70. The next return yards was right after Salem Tigers scored. They kicked it off to Hofstadler, and Hofstadler got it, faked the handoff, and then took the ball up 40 yards up the field. And he would have had even more, except on the next punt when they did the reverse, Rick, and he reversed field and came back the other way. Thayer was called for a face mask.
Yeah.
He brought the ball another 35 yards up the field, and they had to move it back.
Yeah.
So over 111 return yards for Thayer in the first half.
Yeah.
To add to their total of
139.
So that's 240-something yards in return yardage, or in total yards.
Total yards. Yeah, total yards.
For Thayer. Wow. That's a lot of yards in the first half.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Stan. That's where we're at, like you say, with Thayer leading this ball game 22-7. Is the main difference is the return yards.
Well, actually, there's more return yards because it was Hofstadler's 32-yard fumble return. So you got to add those 32 onto that. Add that on there, Rick, to the 111 yards. So now you've got 143 yards of return yardage, and you're 270.
270.
32 yards as Salem Tigers on offense really just couldn't get anything started. They were trying to do a little flip pass to Tristan Newman, did Chandler Gray, and he just left the ball hanging in the air, kind of like either slipped out of his hand, Rick, or got hit or something. That ball was just sitting up in the air, and Hofstetter came by, grabbed it, and then showed everybody he had the ball. He was going in the end zone. Easy, there was nobody there. He walked it in 32 yards away, and that actually was the first score of the game, and gave Thayer the lead. And then, from there, they've actually controlled this first half.
Yeah, there's no other way to say it, Sam. You're exactly right. I mean, that they come out here, and we knew that the coach would have them ready to play. Mr. Weber had them ready to go, and it seems like that they've had all the jump here in this first half, and have had Omo on their side, and Salem's going to have to do something when they get this kickstand to start this third quarter to stop this. Stop the Thayer on this roll.
Even with the situation at hand, Rick Salem's only down by 2 scores.
Yeah,
that is manageable.
Yeah, and you're right. Like I say, and they will get the kickoff to start this second half.
So stats for the Salem Tigers. Obviously, they don't have a lot of yardage, but they do have some. And Rick, go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
We'll start out with Sam Boston. He had 6 carries for 22 yards. Chandler Gray had 7 carries for 13 yards. Tristan Newman had 2 carries for 8 yards. Brandon White had 2 carries for 10 yards. And the Caden Camden stand had 1 carry for a -4. So they ended up with 49 yards rushing in that first half.
49 yards rushing is all the Salem Tigers were able to amass. And they didn't get much in passing either, did they?
No, they're right. Chandler was 1 for 2 for 3 yards. So they ended up with 52 yards of offense in this first half.
Salem scored when the Thayer Bobcats went for a 4th down play to try to pass out, and it was incomplete. So they only had to go 30-something yards to hit the score, and they were able to do that and drive that. I think it was the 32-yard line, if I'm not mistaken, Rick. But Tigers were able to go in, punch that one in, and a nice run by Chandler Gray to get that touchdown of a nice run. That would have gone a lot farther had he been further down the field, but he got that in. And Tigers got on the board. Unfortunately, Thayer came right back and got one of their own. They'll go over that scoring. Only one turnover for each team. The interception by Thayer, we're going to call it a fumble by the Salem Tigers. We did believe that was a lateral flip by Chandler Gray, so we're going to call that a fumble. And Salem Tigers managed only 2 first downs in that first half. Salem was penalized 4 times for 32 yards. Penalties still creeping up on the Salem Tigers. One of those for delay a game, and Thayer penalized twice for 20 yards. We are at halftime. We'll come back with the scoring in this one. We return in 2 minutes. This is Salem Tiger football on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com with the Salem Tigers trail Thayer 22-7. Back in 2 minutes. This is Tiger football, KSMO.
Hi, this is Kathy Weldon from Salem Memorial District Hospital. It's time again for our health fair, where we offer free and low-cost health screening tests to members of our community at a highly discounted rate. The health fair will be this Wednesday and Thursday at the Salem Community Center at the Armory from 6 to 9 a.m. No food or drinks other than water are recommended for 12 hours prior to testing. For more information, give us a call at 729-6626.
This is Joe Brand with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for many Americans who live on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping individual investors like you for more than 130 years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives to possibly increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or invest for growth potential, come see us at Edward Jones, 911 South Pershing, or call 729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
If you're looking for unique and hard-to-find items, then the place to go is Fleming Variety in downtown Salem, where you'll find willow tree angels, home decor, scrapbook stuff, embroidery necessities, and Melissa and Doug toys. They also offer a variety of other brand name toys and baby gifts. Fleming's also has a vast selection of memorial flowers. Stop by and see everything the Fleming Variety handles from A to Z. Located in downtown Salem on 4th Street, they're locally owned for 80 years, Fleming Variety. When you need your oil changed in a hurry, stop in at Knight Auto Care's Fast Lube at 307 Highway 3272 East here in Salem. Their full-service oil changes include up to 5 quarts of Valvoline oil and oil filter, plus an 18-point checklist where their service technicians check your lights, tire pressure, filters, fluid levels, and more. Tuesday's Ladies' Day, where ladies get $2 off their Fast Lube service, and Wednesday is Senior Citizens Day, where they get $2 off their Fast Lube service. To find out more, stop by Knight Auto Care Center's Fast Lube on Highway 3272 East in Salem, or give them a call at number 729-5815.
At KSMO Radio 1340, don't forget the Salem Tigers will be at home next week to take on the Ava Bears. And, of course, we'll be there to bring it to you here on KSMO Radio. It will be Alumni Weekend, so we hope you get a chance to get out there and enjoy that. There'll be all kinds of neat booths out there, and they'll have displays and great food. It'll be Alumni Association Weekend next weekend when the Ava Bears come to town, and we all know that always a classic when Salem and Ava gets together. Now, we'll be at Salem this year, as last year was a wild game down at Ava. But, I'll tell you what, Rick, the Tigers hopefully have found some magic in the locker room here in the second half to come out. Let's talk a little bit about the scoring. Ava got on the board in the first quarter, the 6:32 mark. It was Huffstedler picking off a errant flip by the Salem Tigers in the air, brought it back 32 yards. The point after was missed. It was 6-0. And after the Salem Tigers failed to get anything going, they gave the ball back to Thayer Bobcats. And tell you what, Rick, didn't take long for them to get in after that big punt return of 70 yards as Doss went in from 2 yards out. The point after was a 2-point conversion by Poulette, and it was quickly a 14-0 lead. Stayed that way until Chandler Gray scoring a 17-yard run set up by the missed fourth down play by Thayer. Holiday's point after made it 14-7 at the 7:50 mark of the second quarter. And then Stone, right before the half, with 1:55 to go, scored on a 1-yard run. Took him a long time to say that he was in the end zone.
Yep.
And then Stone to Spencer for a 2-point conversion. 22-7, Thayer on top here at Thayer as we get ready for the second half. I do want to tell you that our friends at the Common Grounds Bistro, they are open Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday from 7 to 2. And then Thursday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. where they have delicious homemade lasagna. On Friday night, they're open 7 to 9 where they have prime rib. And on Saturday, that's wonderful Common Grounds pork steak night. Ooh, from 4 to 8 o'clock, you definitely want to check that out at the Common Grounds Bistro in Salem and 300 B South Main Street. Call 453-2173 if you'd like a carryout order. They can get it ready for you. The Common Grounds Bistro. And a real quick reminder, don't forget the Cardinal game will be on a delayed basis immediately following this game. So if you're sitting in for Cardinal baseball, that game will be on, but it will be on a delayed basis at the conclusion of this game. I want to tell you right now about your friends at Victor Heating and Cooling in Salem. They're down at 301 East 4th Street. When you need a new furnace, don't just take whatever furnace somebody recommends. There's a number of different ones. They're your local Lennox dealer, and they're also your water furnace geothermal dealer. You can go either way. Victor's a full-service family-owned business. Talk to them about either one and what might be best for your home. Call them at 729-4332 or stop by 301 East 4th Street downtown. Serving the surrounding area since 1934. Victor Heating and Cooling.
Long time, huh?
Long time. Both teams back on the field, about ready to get things underway here in the second half. I do want to tell you after this week that we'll see who's still in the lead in the SCA stuff, but they're told the Houston and Kabul game still scoreless.
Yeah, I heard that.
So we know that not much going on there. Liberty is at Ava tonight. Haven't heard anything on that one, or Willow Springs at Mountain Grove. Haven't heard anything on that one either. So we'll try and keep you up to date on those scores if we get them. And we're going to tell you about your American Family Insurance agent in Salem, which is Calvin Malone. If you have a need, he's there for you. If you have a problem, he's there for you. Or if you just need insurance and maybe nothing's wrong yet, get in touch with Calvin. 729-5165. Give him a call or stop by 1104A South Main Street in Salem. Let Calvin help you with all of your insurance needs. Cal Malone, your American Family Insurance agent. All right, Rick, what are we going to do?
Yeah, we're getting ready to get this second half underway.
Well, what are we going to do? Is Salem going to come out with a little vinegar and spit?
We kind of seen in warm-up, Stan, maybe we might change this up a little bit in the second half. We'll see.
Well, the offense has struggled. There's no doubt about that. And we
What
just
if we,
see some options.
Yeah, it's we kind of seen a little bit of different stuff from the Salem Tigers that we hadn't seen during warm-ups. Now, we've not seen it in the game, but we did see them a little wrinkle. We can let you know what it is if they get into it. If they don't, and we won't tell you.
There you go, Rick. Well, that made it easy.
But we did see them doing a little bit of different stuff in the Tiger backfield when they was doing warm up. So we'll see if they maybe go to something like that, or if they stick with the bone and try to pound this out, Stan.
Well, right now they trail at 22-7 as we have Randy Meisler. No, I don't think so. How about Blake Meisler? And his kick is very short and it goes out of bounds, and they'll throw the flag. Will Salem take it as the 35, Rick, or the 39, where it went out of bounds, or will they make him kick it again?
They take it where it went out.
And
what are going to do?
I don't know. It looks like the one official thinks we're going to take it at the 39. Because he's already got the ball. He's ready to put it down.
He took that.
I don't hear the Salem sideline saying that. They're still discussing it over there.
We're seeing our offense out, seeing it.
It looks that way, Rick.
Okay. They're going to put it, Sam. Put it at the 43. One official's standing.
That's where they're going to put it. 44-yard line, actually, I think. Oh, wait a minute. No.
Oh, he just stole the ball, Stan.
It just gave Thayer back their ball. Yeah, they have the wrong ball.
44. Okay.
44-yard line.
I guess where the ball went out plus a 5-yard penalty?
Well, that's not how it usually works.
I didn't either. Yeah, I didn't think so either. But, I mean, it's kind of how they did it.
It looks like how they did it.
Yep.
It is the traditional bone right now. Chandler Gray at quarterback. Balance line to the left side. They give it to Newman. Tristan working his way through. Gets a big gain across the 50-yard line, and then he dives forward to about the 45. That's a gain of 11 and a first down on the first play.
There we go.
So maybe we do a little vinegar and spit in it.
Yeah, that's how they got a lot of fire under some of these guys to get them going.
Well, sometimes, Rick, need to get into the locker room.
Yeah, regroup, exactly.
What the heck happened? Hit by a freight train we didn't even know was on the track.
Come on, guys.
Stay in the bone with Brandon White at fullback. Mr. Newman at left tail, and all on the right tail. Gray trying to outrun 3 or 4 different kind of Thayer Bobcats, and he's not going to be able to do it. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2. And that play took way too long to develop. Almost looked like Chandler ran into his own guy. That's not the way it's supposed to. I'm sure that's not the way it's supposed to be drawn up. I should fake it to him and then turn and roll, but you have to stop and move away.
Clock kept running, and the referee finally got him to stop it.
He likes to run that clock, except in the pregame when he had to stop for about 8 minutes. The Tigers right in front of us, Rick, on second down and 12. Give it to Newman again. Tristan working his way through, still on his feet, dives to the 40. I think they're going to mark him. That's a flag down. It's a flag down. And usually in the area holding, they're going to call actually false start on Salem. You see a false start?
I didn't see one, Stan.
I didn't either.
Didn't see one.
But I know they're going to take it.
That was a nice run by Newman, Stan.
It was a nice run. He'd have gotten to within 4 yards of the first down.
That's 40.
However, it's been negated by another penalty. Last week, Salem had 13 penalties. Right now, 5. But 5, still 5 too many. Tigers pile up the receivers to the left side, and now in motion goes Newman. They give it to him. They try and get him to the outside. He tries to cut back inside the grain. Sam Ball got a good block on his man, but then Tristan couldn't get to the outside. We cut back inside, and we'll gain about 3 and bring up third down. It's still 14. I really thought when Sam threw that block out there, Rick, I thought he was going to go around.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he would kick that to the
out.
outside, but Tristan elected to turn that ball up, Stan, and I think he had a better opportunity to keep that ball on the outside.
I think he could have gained about 5 more yards, but that's hindsight. We can see it better sometimes from up here.
True.
Down to 3 seconds on the play clock. They need to snap it. They do to Chandler Gray. Gray will flip it outside and thinking it is wide, it looks like. Comes Sam Ball, excuse me. And only a gain of 1 to bring up 4th down. Now, Rick, the kind of muffed play with Chandler Gray started it, then the 5 yards back on the false start, and then the Tigers just not able to overcome the big deficit. Hofstadler and Haven back again. It could drive this one in the end zone if you want to. Yeah. On the 47-yard line of Thayer. Holiday waits, good snap back, and I think it's delay game, right? I think it's delay game. Nick was trying to get him to snap the ball.
Give me the ball. Yeah.
Another problem for Salem Tigers. There'll be penalties, Rick. This 5-yard stuff it's killer. And now Holiday standing back at his 36. Lower snap, and he gets off end over end punt right down to Hofstadler at the 20-yard line. He keeps it, trying to go wide to the left side, turns up the field, big hole again. Flag goes down. Hofstadler will go down to the 33-yard line, but a flag went down the other side of the field. I'm sure of it.
Seen something go fly.
Yeah, I did too. But Rick, I don't see it out there anymore.
Referee standing back here, though, Stan.
Yeah, he is.
There we go. It's against the Bobcats. I didn't ever see the signal. I mean, you seen him motion
another
back.
42-yard return. 42-yard return. Hofstadler went all the way across the field and around the outside, and again, Nick Holiday had to bring him down. Flag was thrown at the 32-yard line.
Okay.
Whichever
referee threw it, had a pretty good arm, because I seen that like you did. I seen the same thing go fly.
He threw it a long way.
He did.
He's going to mark that penalty from
the spot. Part of the foul, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is, but I think he'll mark it from the 16, or to the from the 26 back to the 16.
Okay.
Well, legal use of hands.
Okay.
So that's a big loss.
That
goes all the way from the Salem Tiger 33 back to their 16.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. True. And big return yards, though. That's got to be a concern right now. All handed off up the middle, and that's Meisler. And Meisler gets hit right away by Hayden Camden, also Connell. And a 1. The ball right there, too. There's 3 Tigers on top of that one.
Yeah, they had that one.
And Follett not in there, Rick.
On the sideline.
I do not. I see Doss down there. I do not see Follett unless he just went in the game.
Okay.
And he did.
Okay. I was looking for him on the sideline, like, there's a flag stands. Let's delay a game.
Delay a game. Delay a game penalty for Thayer, and that is their 4th penalty. There's no reason for a delay a game, and here's the problem: they look to the coach and the sideline for these plays, Rick, and they take so long trying to figure out what the play is, and now the Bobcats will take a timeout. We'll keep it here. Now they wave off the delay game. You can't wave off the delay game if you blew the play dead because of that, unless Coach Weber said it on the side.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. We don't know that, Rick.
Yeah, he may have called timeout before the referee actually seen the delay game.
Let me tell you, the Quick Tan at 405 North Main Street in Salem has 6 tanning beds. They now handle the vegan deodorants. They have Anthology lip balm, hemp oil, and they now do spray tanning and teeth whitening. Also, they offer you corporate rates if you want to bring your business to Quick Tan. Open Monday through Friday from 11:30 until 7, and Saturday 10 to 1. It's Quick Tan at 405 North Main Street in Salem, 739-1113. New owner is Kim Blue Wilson, and she'd love for you to come on by and talk to her. Check out Quick Tan, 405 North Main Street in Salem. Tomorrow, the Missouri Tigers take on Purdue. 4:30 pregame show on KSMO Radio and 6:30 game time. And we'll get to that game immediately following the Cardinal game with the Dodgers on Saturday afternoon. They'll start at 11:10 pregame show and 12:10 with the first pitch. 2nd and 9, late handoff to Meisler, and Meisler will get up to about the 23, gain of about 6. 3rd and 4. Third down, we'll call it 4 on the 23-yard line. They need to get out to the 27. Yeah, we were looking all over for Paulette. He's in the game.
I did not see him check back in. Yeah,
he's a deep man. It's Stone flipping the ball out. Wide open is Meisler. He has it for the first down. I don't know who a Tiger should have been on him. Camden made the tackle, and not until he gets 12 to the 35-yard line on the first down. Well, those little short passes, Rick, are killing Salem right now.
Well, that was way too easy, Stan. Way too easy.
I'm not sure if what system we're running right now. I don't know if our defensive end is supposed to pick up that guy, but right now he's wide open after about 7 or 8 yards, and it's easy and very easy. Stone back to throw again. Flips it down the middle, and it's incomplete. Got a man wide open, deep. Haven was wide open, and he threw the ball almost in the feet of Boone Schrader. That was weird. All he had to do is flip that out, and that's a touchdown. 2nd and 10 with 7:36 to go. Normally we'd be here in Thayer. We'd be seeing him just pound the ball out, Ricky, but boy, Aiden Stone has used that just a little dump-off pass to his advantage today, and it has worked. Tigers have not figured out how to defend it yet. And it's cost them in this game. In the shotgun. Stone back to throw on 2nd and 10. Fires across the middle. Tipped and incomplete. Oh, it's tipped there by Brandon White, I believe.
Did Brandon get a hold of that?
Sam Ball.
Somebody got their paws up there, didn't they?
Yep, they did. They'll make it 3rd down and 10. 4 seconds went off to that one. That'd been a nice one for Salem to pick off when the ball was up in the air, but didn't happen. The ball back to the 35-yard line. 22-7, Thayer on top. And we'll be home next week to face the Ava Bears on Alumni Association weekend. Staying in the shotgun. And they fix the handoff to Poulette. Fires the ball down the field wide open. It was Hofstetler and was off his fingertips.
Yep.
He was behind Boone Schrader, and he was open. That ball went right off his fingertips. It'll bring up 4th down.
A little bit too much, huh?
I think I'm surprised, though, they didn't stay on the ground a little.
I am, too.
So they know that dump-off pass has worked, and they went right back and tried to throw the ball downfield and kind of gave up I'm going for a nice field position right now.
Sure. Yeah.
Hayden Camden drops back, single setback, high snap, and Moss gets it off. High short kick, and Caden better watch it. He waves everybody away, and he'll come dead at the 28-yard line. That's where Salem will have it 1st and 10. He wanted to take that ball.
He wanted to, yeah.
And it's down there. There might have been Dawson Moss back there this time.
Was that Moss back there?
You know, they're both real big guys.
The little guys. Yeah. They got one's 5 and one's 6, so it's really...
I think it might have been Moss back there. It might have been.
It's hard to see from from our angle. Yeah, which number we can actually see out there. Because like I said, they're both little guys.
Right, they don't turn our back to us, so we know who it is.
Yeah.
Tigers stay with their traditional bone. Down by 15. Hand off to the right side. is Brandon White. He'll get 2. Up to the 30. 6:55 left in this third quarter. Salem down 22-7. Gray goes the other way with Sam Ball, right up the gut, and Sam will put his head down and burrow to the 35. You have third and about 3.5. A gain of 5 for Sam. He just ducked the helmet down and hit that line.
Didn't he? It's as hard as he can run.
The clock down to 13. Tigers looking for a first down here. It would be their first of the second half. They trail it by 15 points. And Gray trying to take it up on the, Brandon White trying to take it up on the option play, and he'll get maybe 2. I don't think he doesn't have it, and Salem is about a yard shy. 4th down and 1.
Keep the offense on, Stan.
Well, we're not getting anywhere with return yardage, I can tell you that.
Yeah, don't kick it back to him.
But you know, Thayer has not been slowed by their field position no matter where it is.
Yeah,
so,
true.
problem is for Salem, they got to get his first down and down of 6 seconds left on the play clock. Snap, they give it off to Newman. He's tied up. He's not going to make it. Tristan Newman got tied up in the backfield. He's not going to make that one. They'll mark the ball down. That's a pretty good mark, but Rick still doesn't look like it's going to be good enough.
So, they'll measure this, huh, Stan?
Yeah, they're going to bring in the chains. It's a 4th down play, so take a look at it. But Tristan turned and spun, but I'm pretty sure that's, even with a good spot, I don't think that's going to make it. I don't know, Rick.
You got the eyes on it, Stan.
That's a first down, Rick.
What? Wow.
That's a first down by about an inch.
Did not look like even got close back to the line of scrimmage.
Now that's a first down.
That's a good spot.
It was a very generous spot. 5:23 to go at the 38-yard line. And, you know, the guys on the side are supposed to have the line stretched out. It all depends on where they are. So that might have been a little bit deceiving, too. So Newman gets the first down. Hand off the ball, and I tell you, Sam almost broke that one. He's up to the 45-yard line, a gain of 7. Bring up 2nd down and 3. And now the officials will call a timeout here for a hydration break with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers of Salem trailing Thayer by a score of 22-7. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Football on KSMO and online at KSMOradio.com.
Country Mart in Salem is the one place to go to get everything you need. You'll find a pharmacy, greenhouse, deli, and gluten-free foods, organic foods, and diabetic products. Have you joined the Country Mart E-Club yet? If not, you should. You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sales through your email. It's simple and it's free. Join the Country Mart E-Club today. For more information about the E-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from your friends at Country Mart in Salem.
And VIP Properties offers you 2 locations from which you can get your real estate needs. One in Salem, one in Houston. They welcome you to visit with their agents, where they are experienced and ready to help you locate the right property at the right price. VIP Properties, if you're moving to Missouri, from Missouri, around Missouri, call Pat Taggett at 729-7622, 729-7622. Hand off the ball again, turns that corner, runs over a man, runs through another, still on his feet to the 36-yard line.
Woo.
He was mad, Rick. 19-yard run and a first down for the Salem Tigers as Sam Ball pushed, punched, plowed his way through.
Woo. I don't know who that was, Stan, that he run over at the line of scrimmage, but it definitely was won by Sam.
Oh, He just ran him over right at the first down marker.
Wow.
Flew past him, then pushed another guy off. First down, Salem.
Get off of me.
Hey, man, I need that end zone.
Yeah.
The ball at that right tailback, providing a little bit of spark. Craig gives this one to Newman, trying to get to the outside. Has a little bit of running room and then trips over his own man. And no gain. Haven came up and got him. Newman just didn't get a good jump to that outside at all, Rick. There was room out there.
It's just like it took forever to get over there, didn't it, Stan? It seemed like.
And it looked like his blocker got blocked. His foot came back, and that didn't help him either. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball again with it. Ball just kind of, the skin just puts his head down and just runs over people and gets 6. Down to about the 31 or 2-yard line. They're going to mark him down about the 33, actually.
What?
So only a gain of 5. Yeah, that was not a good
What?
mark.
Wow.
Bring up, this is 2-down territory. We're going for it in our own zone. We're going for it here. 3:22 to go, third quarter. Salem needs to get to the 28-yard line. They're right now at the 33.
Ooh.
And a little bit of jumping there. I believe that was on Thayer. That would be a 3-5 if that is the case. Yeah. Looks like Thayer.
Yep, changed up the cadence there,
They
Stan.
did. Thayer jumped offside, and so that 5 yards will make it third and about a foot. Will not give Salem a first down, so it will make it much closer.
Yep.
Move third yard down, Parker, please.
So they're going to move the chain.
Oh, I'm thinking they are.
There
Not
we go.
3rd and 6, it's 3rd and 1. Move Schrader wide to the left side as the Tigers stay in the bone, and they've been running the ball well here. To the ball again. Same ball turns that corner, dives over for the first down to the 26-yard line, actually just outside the 25. Gain of 3 and a first down for the Salem Tigers. Somebody put some Wheaties in the Sam's water. 6th first down now for Salem in this game. And the clock continues to run down, 2:40. And Salem down by 15 points. So you got to get not only the touchdown, but at least one 2-point conversion to tie it. Ray looks over the defense. 2:28 and counting. Bounce line to the right side. Gray keeping on the option, flips it up in the air, and the ball is loose. Still loose, and it should be. It's going to be Thayer's ball.
Is he calling it a forward pass, Stan?
I don't know. It looked like it was a lateral from my angle, Rick, but they're going to meet on the field and talk about it. Ball was tipped in the air and then pushed forward.
Yeah.
And recovered by Thayer, and if that is the case, it would be Thayer's ball. If the angle I have is correct, it's Thayer's ball.
Yep.
Again, Chandler Gray trying to flip that over a player. Can't really do that, and all he did was get a piece of it. That, for the Salem Tigers, their second fumble. And that was very reminiscent of the first one, Rick.
Exactly.
Yep. The ball down at the 19-yard line. And I'm going to spot it out close to the 20. That ball was free. Salem could have jumped on it. They didn't really go after the ball.
Nope.
But it is what it is. And a force thing, can't do that. Under center is Stone. Inside handoff, and picking up about 4 is Moss. We saw Poulette in there. Now we see Moss in there, and Poulette's back on the sideline. I don't know if he's got something wrong with him, Rick, or they just want to go with the younger kid. True. Stay in a split backfield. And off to Moss again, and Moss will get about 4 yards. Bring up a third down and about 3. 140 and counting, third quarter. Salem down by 15, 22-7. Had a nice drive going.
Nice drive.
And I had I hate to say bonehead play. It was just, I don't know, they just tried to force something and make it happen.
Yeah, trying to make something happen, like you say, instead of, like I say, just keep pounding the ball.
Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing right. Yeah. So they're back outside of Moss. Moss has the first down. He dives over the 30. Still by the 32. Moss will get 4 yards and the first down for the Bobcats with 1:11 to go, third quarter. Nine first downs for Thayer in the game. And the clock will start running again. Long snap down by Stone. Gets that off to Moss, and he got reamed by Sam Ball. Sam Ball just tomahawked him down.
Enough of that.
Second down and 8. I mean to tell you, man just grabbed him and just threw him to the ground.
Did he? Wow.
30 seconds to go. He will need to get a playoff, but
they'll have.
Wow. He was hit.
Yeah, he was.
Eisler and Dawson in the backfield. Stone rolling to his right. Keeps it himself and will go down after a gain of about 5. Camden got him down. He was knocked down, got back up. They're going to probably put him down closer to a 7-yard gain out near the 42-yard line. He does not have a first down from our angle. They may bring it in now. His angle on here, the near side, Rick, a little closer to 43. So he may have enough.
Okay.
They're going to bring those gains all the way across the field and find out on that second down run if Aiden Stone got that first down.
Yeah. 9 seconds here to go in the third quarter. Salem trailing 22-7.
Don't forget, St. Louis Cardinal baseball. The conclusion of this one will be aired. Taking on the Dodgers tonight. And first down.
Okay.
When they started running the clock, Vicky, it'll probably end the third quarter.
True. I agree.
And they're spotted. They're going to start the clock. They're back. They're going to have to move anyway. First down. Now they start the clock. And Thayer's just waiting for them to start the clock. Third quarter has ended. 22-7. Thayer on top. They'll come back in 1 minute. This is Salem Tiger football on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com.
Would it make your life easier to have access to a live teller Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.? I'm sure you answered yes. Riverways Federal Credit Union is here to help you simplify with their all-new ITM. Just drive straight up to the machine in the drive-through lane that looks like an ATM. Press the screen and voila! You'll be talking straight to the local teller. It's that easy. Available 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just another way that Riverways Federal Credit Union is positively different.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the Missouri way of life. We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. For starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for building a life in Missouri and then going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you've built is protected, we're for you.
I'm Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and if you're in Denton County, I've got you covered.
Welcome back to Thayer, Missouri. Stan Stevens, Rick Hoyt with you here. Salem Tigers need a big stop. Just gave up a first down to Thayer Bobcats. We're starting the fourth quarter, 12 minutes left. Tigers trailing by 15. 22-7 is our score. And the I formation. To give it Moss, no, they're going to do an end around. They give it off to Hofstadler. He turns the corner, first down and more, gets right past Boone Schrader down the right sideline, and he's gone. Hofstadler goes in for the touchdown, a 48-yard touchdown run to Hofstadler. And that may actually put this one away already, Rick.
Well, he had some speed down that sideline, didn't he? Wow.
He did. He's got the long stride. That happens just 14 seconds into this fourth quarter. I'm going to tell you, Rick, he was impressive there.
He turned that corner stand and he was gone.
58-yard run. That's 58. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Did I say 48?
Yeah.
It's 58.
Okay.
Eyes are in for the point after. They actually line up that. They faked it from here before. Meisler will kick this one. That one's straight. That looks good. And it is good. So Meisler with the point after. And Hofstetler with the 58-yard end around, Rick.
Yep. Stone just took the snap stand, and he just kind of stood there and let Hofstetler come and either take it or not take it. And he took it and went around the outside stand, and just down the sideline he went. Nobody was going to catch him from the Salem Tigers.
I have to say, he hid the ball very well.
Yeah.
And Tigers didn't really know who had the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem. And Hofstadler went right back, and he just kind of like flipped it off to him. And
yeah. So here, you take it. And he did.
And he did. And
48 yards later, he was in the end zone. Or 58, I'm sorry.
58 yards later, and then Meisler's point after. 29-7 score.
Salem. Yes, Dan, you're right. Salem Tigers did have a good drive going until they coughed that one up, and that cost them 7 points on the actually after the turnover. They did score after it, so another turnover, another score.
Well, right now Salem needs a big play, maybe off this kickoff or something of that nature. A little sliver kick, taken and dropped right to the feet or to the field by the receiver, and he didn't want that ball. That was Colson C. I'm sorry, it wasn't Colson. Who was that? Who had that ball? Or Salem 46, is that him?
Yep.
Brendan Smith? Yeah, he didn't want it. Not
What are
right
you kicking
there.
it to me? I'm going to turn the line.
No, that ball only went a little over 10 yards.
Yep.
That's good field position, but Salem needs to strike quickly. 11:45 to go in the fourth quarter. And they're down by 3+ touchdowns. So, Schrader wide to the left side. Tigers will stay in the bone. And Schrader will give it to Newman, and Newman is crunched. He's right back to the line of scrimmage. Four
Yep.
green jerseys all over him. Meisler in on it. He's having a heck of a game.
Yeah, he
also in there, Stone. He needs to do something creative right here, Rick. And I don't mean it kind of a creative play where it takes a long time. They just need to do something creative. Get a guy open, fly pattern, something, run.
Somehow, like
take off.
Because look inside
Yeah,
the pocket within 5 yards.
3 yards,
yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
Get a Sam ball, and Sam is being stood up, and he'll get no gain. Now, Thayer's not even worrying about Salem throwing the ball.
No, nothing at all. Yep. No, they're saying that Salem will not throw the ball, so this is put 11 guys at the line of scrimmage and stop them. That's exactly what they're doing.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
10:40 to go. All Thayer here, for the most part in this game. And all Thayer here in the second half, except for that one nice drive by Salem, but then they coughed the ball up. And with Bobcats taking it for a score. Points off turnover. Tigers go trips right. Back to throw is Newman. He fires it out. It's incomplete. Ball would have been out of bounds anyway.
Yep.
Would have been enough for the first down if Caden Camden could have caught it in bounds, but he was diving for it out of bounds, and it'll bring up fourth down. Tigers going to punt. Looks like they are. Yep. How they've come in. So again, Haven and Hofstetler go back.
Out of bounds, Nick.
And 20 on the clock. Fourth quarter. And he kicks it towards Haven. Ball checks up to 30, now bounces down. Haven picks it up, trying to reverse his field. Goes back against the grain and will get back to the 34-yard line. Ball checked up and went under his hands, Rick. Otherwise, looked like he wanted to reverse his field. And right here at Thayer, Salem Tigers trail it 29-7, and Thayer has the ball back. Mowbray Excavating and Dump Truck Services, an insured contractor who can help you with all your white rock needs, trap rock, topsoil, creek gravel, or fill dirt needs. They can do Bobcat work. They can do landscaping, make your road, demolish something if you need it done. And if you need to get a free estimate on the job they need to do, call 247-2788. Mowbray Excavating and Dump Truck Service. They now accept credit cards. Inside handoff to Meisler. Meisler will go across the 35 to the 36. Gain of 3. Pulled down there by Colson C. Had a good game for the Salem Tigers. Been busy. He's going to check out, though. And then the game will be Toby Drury. Colson's been a busy man.
Yeah,
going both ways.
He's a breather, Stan.
That'll help on that tackle from Brendan Smith. Line up again, that I formation. 2 receivers wide to the right side, 2nd and 8. They flip it back, and Moss with a big hole has room out to near the 45, and it'll be good enough for a first down. That was actually Poulette who's back in the game.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Rick.
That's it.
Another first down for the Thayer Bobcats. And they're rotating guys in and out right now, just like Salem is, and Poulette back in the game. Didn't see Moss come out of the game, and
he's over here.
He is now, yes. He was there for the first play, but not this one. Let back in. Right now they're in the pistol. And Let actually takes the snap. And he's going to go nowhere. He's taken down by Camden back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2 with 9:05 to go. Thayer's perfectly content to run this game out, Rick.
Yeah, just keep the clock running. That's exactly what they're doing.
And trying to keep guys fresh. Second down and 12. 8:40 and counting. Haven wide to the right side. Hofstetler wide to the left. Split back field as Stone goes under center and Salem goes offside. Jordan Schultz jumped offside for the Connell. And that'll give them 5 free yards.
Yep.
For the Thayer Bobcats, they have gotten 47 yards out of Salem Tigers on penalties. That is the Salem 7th penalty of the game. Second down and about 7. And Hofstetler wide to the left, wide to the right goes Haven. That's split back field. Back to throw, it's running over to Hofstetler. He has it at the 45-yard line and just goes right past Mock to the 40 to the 38. That'll be a gain of 14 yards and a first down. Right down the sideline.
Yep.
Mock playing off him, and tell you what, and they've seen that these defensive backs are playing off their guys, and it's for good reason. These guys are fast. But still, when you give them 7 to 8 yards to catch a pass, and once they get it, you know they're going to have a first down.
Yeah.
Mock took them down, but not until they got the first down. Now they're at the 39-yard line. A touchdown here, Rick, in this game is out of reach. Tigers' offense just not getting the job done, and Thayer's offense has been really a good job made here. They've changed things up a lot. Led up the middle. Will dance across the 35 to about the 34. That's a gain of about 5. You're going to put his knee down right on the 35, Rick. So it'll be a gain of 4. It'll be second and 6. And we'll be back home to face the Ava Bears on Friday night. That'll be Alumni Association weekend. So remember, guys, to get on out there and support your Alumni Association. They'll be having food. There's different booths out there, so check that out. Meisler and Moss in. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Meisler's not in there. Keeping it is Stone. Stone turns up the field on the option and gets to the 25-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down of a gain of 10. That's their 13th. And a first down. Gordon Madden was in the backfield there, along with Moss. First time we see Madden in the backfield.
Yep.
Could see him at a wide receiver position, but first time in the backfield. He stays back there with Stone. They've got 6 seconds on the play clock. 1st and 10. Stone runs into Madden, and he'll have to take it himself back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard gain. 2nd down and 9.
.45 and counting here to go in this fourth quarter. Salem trailing 29-7 to the Thayer Bobcats. Stone brings it back to the line of scrimmage.
2 receivers wide to the right, both Haven and Hofstadler. They flip it out to Madden, and he can't get away from the Tiger tackler. He puts him down for a 4-yard loss. Good job by Salem coming inside there. That was number 53, Aaron Pollard. Bring up 3rd and about 15 with 6:21 to go. And it looks like a hydration break is being called, Rick. Nope, Salem Tigers are calling a timeout. And so we'll keep it here. And just remind you that coming up following this game will be Cardinal baseball against the Dodgers. They're playing their second game of that 4-game set. Cardinals off last night 9-7. The 7 runs against Clayton Kershaw and them. You can't win.
You can't win. Yeah.
No, they had chances to get other runs in there too. But they're taking on the Dodgers tonight. That game will be played in its entirety back at the conclusion of this one. And then tomorrow, the Cardinals take on the Dodgers at noon, 12:10 or 12:05, a 11:10 pregame show. Bob Kingsley's Country Top 40 starting at about 7:30. So you want to definitely check that out and get that in. And of course, too, right here on KSMO Radio, we'll have Missouri Tigers versus Purdue tomorrow, and that at 4:30 for the pregame show. 6:30 kickoff time. Mizzou 2-0 going to Purdue. We'll have that for you tomorrow. Busy sports time. I'll tell you that. I know our volleyball girls are in a tournament at Kabul, and I know the softball girls are in a tournament at Cuba. 3rd and 15. And you ball off to Moss. Moss with a big hole. Cuts to the outside of the 20 to the 15, the 10, and the 6-yard line is where he's routed down by Newman. All the way from the 28 to the 6 at the 22-yard gain. Another first down for the Thayer Bobcats. Boy, Moss has got some life in those legs.
He does, doesn't he? Wow.
Man.
He turned that to the outside, Stan. He turned on looked like another
gear,
didn't he?
yeah.
Wow.
Wide. He opened that up wide. He got a chance to come in for Poulette. He has done a great job. Give it to Moss on the right side. He cuts back against the grain. Ricky, he dives toward the end zone. He's close, but I don't think he's in.
Okay.
I think he's at the 1.
Okay.
Boy, he just put a sand ball right there and pushed somebody out of the way and got down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. 5:50 and counting, and Thayer's trying to put the clamps on this one.
18 quarterback is here. Grimes?
No, it's still
Didn't look like
Stone.
14. Looks
Yeah,
like
14. Not 14.
Okay.
He's still there.
Okay.
Stone hands that ball up to Moss up the middle, and he goes in. Doss with a touchdown. Just a 1-yard dive, his 2nd of the game.
Wow.
Boy, he's earned it with a couple of those runs.
You're exactly right, Dan. He earned that.
5:32 to go, and this one, Ricky, I don't have to say, is out of reach.
You got it.
35-7. Meisler in for the point after. Snap is high, gets it down, kicks it high, and it looks good. It is. Meisler with the point after. And as you mentioned, Coach Billy Weber will have his guys ready, and they were ready for this one. And it's been all Thayer for the most part in this game since they got that turnover touchdown, and they have been rolling ever since.
Yep. Yeah, they have.
Off with a 1-yard plunge, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Meisler with the point after. And a lot of people leaving from the Thayer Stadium. our leading rushers, Doss definitely has to be up there. No doubt about that.
And Hupstetler.
And Hoff. Yeah, I guess so.
Actually, he is their leading rusher.
Hofstetler?
Yeah.
On the one play, huh?
On the 158-yard run.
Yeah. Right out there with 14 first downs.
Hupstetler standing 6'1", 175, but he can fly.
Yes, he can. He can run, man.
But that's 6'1", legs and goes, doesn't he?
He's got some long legs.
Yeah.
I believe he plays basketball, Rick, and he's a very good athlete. They got a lot of good athletes here. There's a short kick. Comes down in the hands of Connell, and Connell gets thrown down the 32-yard line. Sliding down to 33, and that's where Salem will start out 1st and 10. Well, we're going to see the same people for Salem, or maybe see somebody else.
Yep.
And the game is out of reach.
Yeah.
And trails it by 4+ scores. It's not impossible, Rick.
True.
It's quite improbable.
Like the starters are still back out, Sam, what I can see.
2 touchdowns here in the fourth quarter by Thayer have changed this game drastically. And Newman takes the snap to throw it. Fires it out, and it's incomplete.
Okay.
Intended for Brandon White. Goal to his left, tried to hit White. So Hofstetler, 58-yard end around Rick, and kind of sealed the game, and then the Doss 1-yard run put the knife in the chest. So it really hurts.
Yeah.
Gray is lined up wide on the right side. Newman back to throw the ball. Hitting pressure, fires it out, and I believe it's caught by Gray at the 37-yard line.
Oh, he called him out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
He was out of bounds. He went down to get it in an area we can't see because of the players. The official said, no, it was caught out of bounds. 3rd down. They marked it right where he went out of bounds, Rick.
Did they really?
Marked it where he was out of bounds, and the official was trying to tell him, no, it was an incomplete pass. Put the ball back. The clock was running, and now they've reset the clock, play clock. Incomplete pass. So now they have reset the play clock, Rick. That starts. Double wing formation with Newman at quarterback. Kristen, that's a long snap, is in trouble, and he goes down. And a flag goes down. I believe Brandon White did a little hold. That's a loss of about 8. And White grabbed onto the defender when he got by him, and
they'll decline that penalty.
You would think it'll bring up 4th down and a bunch.
Yeah.
That is declined. The 4th and basically 17, Salem. And the Tigers will punt the ball away. They're only going to drop Haven back this time. Nope, now they're going to drop Hofstetler back too. It would not surprise me to see one of them run it back. I think he just bury one way over their head. And he does not. He kicks it right to Hofstetler. Can't get it on the bounce. And the Salem Tigers will down it at the 35-yard line. Hofstetler wanted to get that one.
He wanted
to get it.
Skipped away from him. Yeah.
Ball hitting him. Just hugged the ground for a little while. Well, the Tigers fell behind early in this game. Fell 14-0. Took advantage of a miscue by Thayer when they went for forward on 4th down. Didn't make it. Scored to make it 14-7. Not as close as it's been. Thayer got another touchdown with 1:05 to go in the first half. They had 2 more here in this fourth quarter. It's 36-7. 5:02 remains. And the Bobcats.
Got the same guys?
I don't think so, Rick.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
And taking the ball at the middle is number 2. And number 2 is Jackson Willison. Jackson Willison, I believe, our new quarterback, Rick. Okay. Right now it's number 13, Landry Pitts, freshman. Okay. So Willison is the deep man, and we'll try and find out the other guy. Okay. Keeping himself as Pitts turns the corner. Pitts has the first down and pushes off Mock, and then gets across the 50. That's a gain right there of 13 yards, Rick. Okay. First down. Wow. Pitts just ran with a lot of abandon right there. Griffin Willison's in the backfield along with Jackson Willison. So you got the brothers in the backfield with 4 minutes to go in this one. 36-7, Thayer with the lead. It goes under center. Keeps it himself, tries to turn upfield, and he's going to go down to the 50, a loss of 3. 2 Tigers in there on that play. Camden in was the first guy to grab a hold of him. Second down, 13, 3:34 to go. They're not in any big hurry. Must be their old JV team in line, I would have to think. It goes back, and that ball off to Willison, and Willison will get back across the 50. So Jackson Willison with a gain of 2. Third down and 11. 3 minutes left. Rick, I don't know what to say about the way Thayer played. Salem will take a timeout. We'll keep it here. Don't know how to say about the way Salem played this game. I don't know if they just, Thayer was that much better than we were tonight, or we just looked kind of out of sync.
I mean, it kind of started off, Stan, as when on the first drive, like I say, on the bad pitch out there, I'm like you, I couldn't see if his arm was hit, but it was just, it's just a play you just don't make.
Yeah,
and
that ball up like that.
You just can't put that ball up like that, and it seems like. It seems like from then on, Stan, it's kind of been mistake after mistake for the Salem Tigers here tonight.
Well, you think back to the very first drive that Thayer came all the way down the field, and then Aiden Wilson picked that ball off at the goal line. You're thinking, what a great way to start this game, to come back and now take the ball down the field and score and make it hurt. And we didn't do a thing. The offense was absolutely stagnant. So we noticed against the Houston game that the Tigers just really couldn't get much going on the offense, and that has continued into tonight.
Yeah.
And the only touchdown they scored, actually, Rick, was on an excellent field position they got after, his failed fourth down. Yeah. 2:56 to go.
Whole new team for Salem instead.
And back to throw, and firing it out of bounds is Pitt. He tried to find the other Willison boy, Griffin Willison. And then Jackson Willison. I'll bet you they're twins. 5'9", 160, 5'9", 155. One wears 2, one wears 22. What do you think? Think they're twins?
They know you'd be related.
Yeah. Answer that. Nab is back and off to the punt off the side of his foot. He'll only go to the 30s. Well, actually backed up to the 38-yard line. That was a punt of all of 9 yards. 2:45 to go. I thought there was 2:45 to go before. Salem will take over the ball. Riri Chiropractic Massage Therapy can help your body heal the natural way when you have pain or stress. If you need more information, call Riri Chiropractic Massage Therapy, 729-2828. Stop by 216 West 3rd Street, Riri Chiropractic and Massage Therapy. All right, here we go. Salem Tigers will And now the
JV?
second team.
Yes.
And it's not going to get any better. Getting the handoff for the Salem Tigers, wearing number 42, is Dylan Thompson, and he got nailed for a loss of 5. And Chase. In there. Who's our quarterback?
That's why I couldn't see the number either, Stan. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. 15
Okay.
is our quarterback. That's Brandley Gover. Brandley Gover. And the ball up the middle and breaking the tackle, still on his feet, still running forward, and getting a first down for the Salem Tigers on a gain of 21 yards is number 3 for the Salem Tigers, and that is Del Hoffmeister. Hoffmeister with a gain of 16, 17 yards. Okay. Nice run by Hoffmeister. Just had both arms around the ball.
Yeah,
He
did.
kept churning. Over under center. He wants to throw. He better throw in a hurry, and he can't make that pass. And a flag goes down for roughing the passer, though.
Over the head, I would think, Stan, what it looked like to me.
So roughing the passer with 1:45 to go. We'll to the Salem Tigers another first down. That's a personal foul, and that's 15 yards. And so JV has 2 first downs here, Rick. Thayer with their 6th penalty. 55 yards in penalties. Overturns and trying to hand that ball off, and he does, and trying to get a few yards is Jimmy Barton. And Jimmy will get a yard on 1:28 left. A yard for Barton. Second down 9 with 1:18 left to go. Salem will fall to 2-2. 1-1 in the SCA. And hand off and getting not much room to move. You can see it, Rick. Let's see who got the ball.
Okay.
2 yards. Not that it's going to make a lot of difference at this stage. Thinking it was number 42.
Okay, that was Dylan Thompson.
Okay. And up the middle, trying to weave his way through. Is number 3 for Salem, and that's Hoffmeister.
Okay.
Gain of about 5, maybe 6. 4th down. 3 yards to go with 16 seconds left. Salem will try and get the pass off. Over. The time running out. Takes it and hands it off, and game is over to Hoffmeister, and Hoffmeister got 4.
Okay.
But that'll do it, and the Salem Tigers fall to the Thayer Bobcats here at Thayer by a final score of 36-7. When we come back, we're going to wrap it all up for you here on KSMO Radio in 3.5 minutes. This is Tiger Football on KSMO Radio and online at ksmoradio.com.
The fall savings are going on now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, where you'll find Pennzoil conventional motor oil for $17.99 for a 5-quart jug. Shell Rotella T4 HD diesel engine oil, $15.40 for $14.99 for the gallon size. A 2-ton jack stand for $19.99 and a 2-ton floor jack for $29.99. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem today. Did you know there's a community health center in Rolla that offers medical, dental, and behavioral health? Your community health center is focused on you. We offer high-quality, patient-centered care to everyone in our community. From dental cleanings to back-to-school physicals, your community health center is here for your family. To schedule your next appointment, call 573-426-6718 for the dental clinic and 573-426-4455 for medical. Building your community, your health.
The Bank of Salem Shazam Bolt's mobile app offers you a safe, easy, and fast way to manage your accounts, identifying potential fraud, finding surcharge-free ATMs, checking your balance, and providing alerts for purchases exceeding your designated amounts. Anytime, anywhere, even when the bank is closed, all from your mobile device. Shazam Bolts, a safer, easier, and faster mobile solution. Stop by the Bank of Salem for enrollment information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Message and data rates may apply.
Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla is proud to offer those who serve our country with a military discount to active duty members, reservists, National Guard members, veterans within 3 years of discharge date, and retirees of any of the armed services, including their spouses. It's a great chance to save hundreds, even thousands on the purchase or the leasing of an eligible new Chevy vehicle at special discounted pricing. Plus, combine the military discount with the most current offers to save even more. See Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla for more details or go online at fairgroundgm.com. Chevy, find new roads. What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free. Don't sweat it later. Maintain your hay equipment today at Salem Farm Equipment. They'll perform a thorough inspection of your equipment so you have no surprises come next hay season. Stop by Salem Farm Equipment today, located on Highway 19 South here at Salem, or give them a call at 729-3458. Salem Farm Equipment. Stop by or call today.
Open a Progressive Ozark Bank checking account today and receive a free stadium blanket. Progressive Ozark Bank makes switching banks easy with 3 great checking accounts to choose from. You will also receive a new debit card the same day you open your account, issued instantly with no waiting. Plus, enjoy free internet banking, free mobile deposit, free bill pay, and enroll in e-statements and receive cash back. Banking with us is a refreshing experience. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, an equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to Thayer, Missouri, where the Salem Tigers just fell to the Bobcats. Final score of 36-7. And really, when you look back on this game, Rick, the Salem Tigers offense is just not getting it done, but the defense did not get it done either. So either way, and look at Thayer, and give Thayer a little tip of the cap here too. They came out with a game plan. They orchestrated very well. Short passes that they were doing. We were watching them in the warm-up. They're doing exactly what they're going to do in the game. And obviously nobody from the Salem sideline watched it because they didn't catch on.
We did.
And we did. But we're not down on the field. But anyway, we saw what they were doing, and they kept doing the same pass over and over and over again until they got it right. And then the tackling for Salem tonight was just, especially on the returns, was just a business.
Yeah, just a not a real good game for the Salem Tigers, offensively or defensively. I think, Stan, is in the special teams. I mean, I'll throw it all out there because it all was a contributor to this loss here tonight, and it doesn't get any better next week. We got to go to the Heavy Bears, and we've got to regroup, Stan, and kind of clean some of this stuff up and try to get this offense going.
Some guys tried to get something going. Sam Ball had a real good second half. Really took it upon himself, tried to regenerate some excitement with the Tigers on the field, and you can't do it by yourself. You got to have some help out there. And he tried to do it. And of course, the Tigers tossed the ball up twice in this game. They only got 1 turnover from Ava, and that was early in the contest. But Ricky, they only got the 1 score. Now it was only set up because they were on the 32-yard line to start.
It's
got to have more offense than that.
Yeah, you're right, Stan. Because like I say, if you can't move the ball better than that, Stan, you're not going to win a lot of these games. And it's that's definitely got to get fixed by next week as the Ava Bear comes to Salem.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the stats, Rick.
Okay, let's go out with their leading carrier tonight. Stan for Thayer was going to be the Huffstetler. Stan. He had one carry for that 58-yard run. Second carrier was going to be Blake Meisler. He had 8 carries for 39. Or no, it was Logan Doss. Stan. He had 12 carries for 51 yards. Blake Meisler had 8 carries for 39 yards. Dylan Follett had 10 carries for 23. Hayden Stone had 6 carries for 25. Dylan Spencer had 1 carry for a -5. Jordan Madhan, I think it was. Yeah, Madden. Okay, had 1 carry for -5 yards. And then they brought the reserves in, Stan, the backup guys, and Jackson Willison, Stan, had 2 carries for 7 yards, and Landry Pitts come in and had 2 carries for 10 yards. So they ended up with 203 yards of rushing on the night.
203 yards rushing, and the passing game for Aiden Stone was pretty nice.
Yeah, it was. He was 50%. He was 7 for 14, Stan, for 115 yards with 1 interception, and altogether they had a 318 of total yards of offense.
318 yards.
Yeah.
All righty, and also Thayer had 15 first downs. Did cough the ball up one time, and that was the interception early in the game. 6 penalties for 65 yards. Rick, how about Salem?
Yeah, we'll start out with the leading carrier tonight. Sam, that you was talking about earlier, is going to be Salem Ball. He had 13 carries for 61 yards, and then Dale Hoffmeister come in, and he had 3 carries for 26 yards. We'll go back to the top. We'll go back with Chandler Gray, had 8 carries for 11 yards. Tristan Newman had 8 carries for 15 yards. Caden Kendall had 1 carry for a -4 yards. Brandon White had 4 carries for 14 yards. Dylan Thompson had 2 carries for 3 yards for Salem. So they ended up staying with 130 yards rushing on the night.
And passing game, we didn't even really throw passes in the second half.
No, you're right, Stan. We was 1 for 2 with 3 yards. We had 133 yards of total offense.
133 total yards in offense. Not going to win you many games. They had 8 first downs, 2 turnovers, both on flips, and 7 penalties for 47 yards. The Salem Tigers lose it to go to 2-2. Thayer will improve, so 3-1 on the season. And here's how the scoring went early on in the game. The Salem Tigers did dodge a bullet early on when Wilson picked off a pass from Aiden Stone, brought it back to the 32-yard line. The Tigers' offense could do nothing with it, and then tried to create a play, Rick, and I'm not really sure what happened to it, but the ball was flipped up in the air, whether it was knocked out of Chandler Gray's hands or he just tried to flip it late, whatever. Hosteller read it, caught the ball in the air, ran the end zone, 32 yards out, point after miss, 6-0 there at that time. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Tigers, again, the offense could do nothing. They punted the ball, and 70-yard return by Hayden. Haven, you just don't give up that kind of thing right after you just gave up an intercept, or basically intercept or a fumble return. What we did, right down the sideline, nobody touched him until it was Nick Holliday tackling him at the 2-yard line, and Doss went in on the very next play, make it a 14-0 game after the Follett 2-point conversion. Salem Tigers did get on the board in the second quarter. A Gray 17-yard one after the Thayer Bobcats went for it on 4th down. Didn't make it. Tigers got the ball to the 32-yard line, went in for the score. Holliday's point after made it 14-7. Before the half, though, the Thayer Bobcats came back down. Stone a 1-yard run, and then it flipped to Spencer for the 2-point conversion, made it 22-7 at halftime. It stayed that way the fourth quarter. Now the very first play of the fourth quarter, Hofstadler on an end around, 58 yards, 6. What do you think about, about 6 seconds took him to get back?
He was quick.
He was fast.
He was quick.
And then Meisler's point after was added, 29-7 at that time, and then late in the game, Doss a 1-yard run, and Meisler the point after, 36-7. That's scoring in this one. As Salem falls 2-2 on the year, and will be home to face Ava Bears. There you go. A very big SCA game. Well, Rick, I'm Stan. Thank you for joining us. And for Hannah back at the station, we thank you for joining us for Salem Tiger football here on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com. We hope to join us next Friday. Try and make it out to the game, and it's Alumni Association weekend. But if you can't, we're right here on KSMO Radio, 1340 a.m. Coming up next, Cardinal Baseball. Join that game in progress. Take on the Dodgers. That's right here on KSMO Radio. Have yourselves a great weekend, and good night from Thayer.
Thanks for joining us for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO Radio AM 1340 and online at ksmoradio.com.